Remember, you have to do 10, of which this counts as 1. Linda asked a great question. I'll mention this a little bit now. I'll mention it more next week when it makes a little more sense. I have these things called rainy day coupons. You may have found them on the web page. They're on the website link on the first day, but I didn't mention them in class. There's one for projects, which we'll talk about week 3 when it makes sense. There's one for exams, which we'll talk about like week 5 when that makes sense. And I'm going to make a new one for quizzes. Linda asked a great question. I'm forcing you guys, it sounds so terrible. We will do 10 quizzes. So, but what if you do one and you bomb it, right? They're only out of 10 points. What if you get like a 2 or a 3 out of 10 on the quiz? So what I'm going to make is I'm going to make a rainy day quiz coupon that allows you to resubmit a quiz to get the points back that you missed on one that you bombed. And I'll let you define what a bomb is. For some people, an 8 might be a bomb, and for some people, a 2 might be a bomb. We'll let you make up whatever you want to make up on one quiz that you submit you don't do as well as you think you should have done on it. Does that make sense?
Yes.
And remember, you don't have to do them all. I've got this one, you've got 2 more posted for next week. We're probably going to have an in-class one next week. You'll have 2 or 3 posted for the week after that. We'll get to 10 really quickly. Like I'm thinking by week 4, you'll have 10 quizzes out, which means you'll have 20 or 25 or maybe even 30 by the time the term's over. Please tell me.
Is there a time? My name's Carly.
I was going to say Haley. Carly. Okay, there's 2 Carlys, right?
Is there a timeline for that coupon? So
No.
like if I could redo quiz 1 at the end of the term?
Oh, that's a good question. Why not?
I don't know.
So like you wait to the end of the term, you're like, you know what, that was my lowest quiz.
Yeah,
Let's fix that one.
How do I know which
like
one's
that.
going to be lowest until the end?
That's a damn good question. Yes, and the answer is no, there will not be a timeline on it. I hadn't considered that. That's great. Yeah, because what if you blow it on a 5 and you get a 1?
Right. Yeah.
Nobody's going to do that, right? No. I'm not doing that. We're getting 10s and 9s on these things. Yeah, that's a great question. Let's definitely not put a timeline on it. Yeah, because if you get to the end and you realize, okay, that 6 was my lowest, because some people might not even, they might want to jump and use it at a 6, but then the 2, yeah, this is good. Good.
You keep going and going and going, right? So I mean, say you do get a 2 or 6, but
yeah.
you get 25. I mean, you just keep going.
That's the other point that Pat just brought up is an important one. A quiz is only 10 points. By the end of the term, if you've done, say, 20 of them, and all the projects and the exams, you now have 500 points, of which that 10 is almost an insignificant amount of the total points, which means it won't actually move stuff that much. Quizzes appear to do a lot more damage or help in the beginning than at the end, because in the beginning, you don't have very many points. So any points added to that, right now you have, well actually right now all of you have 5 points, you don't realize yet. You'll find out about that soon enough. So right now you will have infinitely high A's. Once you get a 10 on this thing, which I'm assuming you all will, you'll now have 15 points out of 10, which means you have 150% in the class. Which seems crazy, right? But that's because of the 5 extra points. Small point values actually mean a lot, average-wise, right now. They mean less and less and less as the term goes on. So Carly, come back to your point, you might get to the end and be like, what the hell am I going to use it anyway? Because even if I do get the 3 points back on a 7, it's not going to change my average. It's not worth my time to resubmit. But for those who will be worth your time, I think it's good to have it out there. So, good. So that's what you're talking about, right, Pat?
Right, but then, I mean, you only require 10 quizzes.
Only require 10, yeah.
So,
but I want you to do as many as you can.
Right.
So by you handing a quiz in, you're saying, yes, you can grade this.
Yeah. And I understand the information. And,
exactly. I want to be assessed on this.
Right.
It's my way of bridging the gap between people say, I want my homework graded. Okay, well, here's how we're going to do it. With these little assessments a couple times a week. Right. Rather than handing in your entire homework, which I want you to hang on to that. I want you to keep that with you so you're learning from it. You're turning in these little snippet assessments. So it's your choice to turn them in. I mean, if you've turned in 10 and you're holding number 11 in your hand and going, man, I think I really love this thing, just don't turn it in. You can always ask me about it in office hours or after class about how something goes out, but just don't submit it for points. Does that answer your question? I hope I answered your question. I hope I have. Please! Wait. Vivica? Vivica.
So if we submit like 15 quizzes,
yes, ma'am.
do you then take the 10?
I take all 15.
Oh, so
all 15 are going, and here's why I'm doing that. It seems like a bastard move, doesn't it? Yeah. but the reason why is statistically, historically, I should say anecdotally more than statistically, I haven't analyzed it. But when I look at the grade books every term, the vast majority of people that are turning quizzes in are getting 10s on them. Most of them are 10s or at least 9s. So why not count them all? Because all they're doing is helping your grade. On average, of course, on average. That's why the rainy day coupon comes in case something is not helping your grade, you can fix it so it helps your grade. Make sense? It might not seem like it makes a whole lot of sense right now, but it does make a lot of sense. You want them all to count because they're jacking your grade up on average. was one more hand I thought.
I have the same, so
Same question.
Yeah.
You're gonna use them all.
Yeah.
Tell me your name too.
Claire,
Claire, thank you. Yeah, everything that goes in gets used.
it's worth.
Yeah, and trust me, it works. It works to your guys' favor. More questions. These are great. Tell me one more time.
Haley,
Haley, that's right.
with the rainy day coupon, if you get less points than the other one, do you just throw that out?
If the rainy day coupon, if you get less points. Wait, say that again. I
Okay,
didn't
so
quite
if the
follow
first quiz you get is like 6 points,
Yes.
and then the rainy day coupon you get 4 points.
that. So that adds up to 10.
Oh.
You're basically correcting the ones you got wrong. And some of you haven't had me, actually most of you haven't had me before. I have this thing for exams called rainy day coupons as well. What it allows you to do is get your exam back, see what you missed, if you missed anything, go back and look and fix the ones you missed and get some of the points back with an explanation of what you did wrong and what you learned by doing it again. And it's my little sneaky SOB way of making you look at something a second time. I put points on it so you'll do it. But then I make you write about your mistake and write about what you learned with the idea that you're not done once you've turned something in one time to look at it again. I figure if you get it right, you know what you're doing. If you get it wrong, try again. Try again, look at other resources maybe you didn't look at the first time and give it a shot again. That makes sense?
Yeah.
So you shouldn't go down. At worst, just stay the same. And you have to correct it and get it right, of course, all that stuff. I'll talk about that later too. But, make sense? Good? Yes. Other questions? Good. I know it's a little weird. It's a different way of grading and stuff like that, but I think you'll get used to it. I think you'll like it in the end. I want to check some folks in now. If anybody walks in late, I'll try to look over here. I'm going to forget to do this halfway through, I know, because I know myself pretty well. You guys are, which class is this? Oh, this is you guys.
243 early.
Right. I changed that, by the way, on the schedule to 2:43, 8:15. I realized that you guys might not know what early and later means. I mean, I'm assuming that 8:15 you would think was early, but they actually have classes that meet at like 7:15 here. It's insanity, isn't it? Hang on a second. It's just the right one. Do you guys know your CRN? Oh, I think this is you guys. Lexi, I don't think you're here. All right. Julie.
Here.
You're here. Yes. Jen Burnett.
Here.
Hi. Donna is here. Tri-State organized this term. Binders and stuff. Carly is here. Quinn. Quinn. Good. Di is here. Yes, you are. Josie.
Here.
Hi. Patricia.
Here.
There she is. Good. Sean Hagan. Yes. Dick Haynes.
Here.
Yes. Vivica. Vivica or Vivica? Vivica. You tell me that. Veronica.
Right here.
All right. I guess I don't have to be recording this. Oh, well, too late. Linda's here. Rylan. Right. Sorry, YouTube world. Marnie. David's here. Carly. Markham. Alexandra. That's Z in her. It's cool. Nicholas. Yes. Oh, that's right. Nicholas. Nick. Jessica.
Here.
Haley's here. Joe's here. Monica.
Here.
There's Monica. Thank you. Eric. Excellent. Good, you guys are moving around. This is good. Be on my toes. Cassidy. That's why I don't wear shoes in here. Patrick.
Here.
Where are you?
Right here.
Oh, duh. Pat. See, I see things written as different than what I. Pat. Ariel's here. Stephanie.
Yes.
Excellent. David's here. Jesse Stewart.
Right here.
Kendra. Thompson. Okay. Check on her. She comes in a little bit late. And then we got Kelsey. Yeah. Rachel. Caitlin. No Caitlin. And Carly.
Yes.
Ziegler, Carly. Good. Where's my other Carly? Over here. No. Oh, Carly. Are there 3 Carlys? Carlys, raise your hands. Those Carlys. Good. Anybody not call? Tell me your guys' names.
Alan Moyer.
Did I sign a blue slip for you?
Yes, sir.
It didn't get processed yet. I'm guessing. It should have showed up, I would think. And
I'll put.
did I sign blue slips for you guys? It just didn't get processed yet, that's all. So we'll check again. Make sure, I'll be sending emails. I already sent like 2 or 3 to you guys. Apologies. Just make sure if you're not getting them from me, then it means you're not registered yet, and we'll figure it out next week. But you're in. Don't worry about it. You guys okay back there without desks? Okay. All right. We got room. You got some chairs up here you can squeeze in. Be comfy. All right.
Or me.
Or me. I think the factor is here, the volume.
You could just, exactly.
I think it's the volume. So today, you know what, let's do this. Let's stop and restart. That way we break the video up a little bit. I'll have this posted for you so you don't feel the need to write a lot of this stuff down.